one of the things that I love in her is she speaks what she wants. She doesn't have filter, and we live in a society that tell us to put filters like on Instagram, you know. Also on the things that we wanted to say. So how much was important to.
Well, yeah, I mean, it shows. No, that's an important part of things, but it also in a slight way wanted to show the fact that those things could get you into trouble too. Do you know what I mean? It's nice to speak the truth. It's nice to speak, you know, what you want to say. There's a clarity to that, which I love. But it also has its problems in society. You know, you can't, if you really want to get through life, you can't just do that. You know, there are repercussions for that. There are things that you know, because you can't control everything. So you still do have to deal with people. You still do have to deal with everything. So, you know, you see there's a bit of a conflict in her in terms of like speaking the truth, but then also suffering for it as well.
And how we will see the relationship going on between mothers and daughters, you know, that it's really interesting in that sense, how she wants to follow her step, but at the same time doing something that is really different.
That's what I loved about this too, is like you get to, unlike the past, you get to explore that mother-daughter dynamic. You know, it is about Wednesday, so you get the family, even though they're not in it that much, they're still a presence. You know, like your own family. You know, you don't have to be with your mom and dad, but they're still hovering over you. You know what I mean? Their spirit, you know, whatever. And so that was interesting to kind of explore a bit that sort of mother-daughter dynamic.
And also I love the fact that she puts like a statement, I don't want to do this, I don't want to have a family, or, you know, follow a route that it's written for us. Probably my generation and the younger generation felt the, you know, the oppression of that.
Absolutely. You know, you feel pressure at when you're a teenager. You know what I mean? It's new, and no matter what you think about your parents, whether you love them or not, I mean, there's this dynamic of you have to break out of that, you know, to grow, you know, break out of the family. It's almost primal. And so I think that's fairly common. And I think it's part of nature, you know. You have to break away from your parents a little bit.
Thank you so much for your time. It was really a pleasure and a honor. Can't wait to watch all of that.
I hope you enjoy.